Welcome back to our community. Susie Thomas visiting with Colin Floyd, talking about Light Up Downtown, taking place tonight all up and down Market Avenue from 6th Street to 6th Street, north and south. Just jam-packed with fun entertainment, and I think we stopped at all the cute cutouts taking place from Project Rebuild, so let's take it from there.
All right. So also in Central Plaza, which is right near Tusk and Market, there's also an oversized tree, one of the city's trees. So be sure and stop and check out the tree this year. It's lit, it's decorated, and it's actually looks quite lovely. Moving south, we've been kind of moving south here. One popular attraction every year are the horse-drawn sleigh rides that are at the McKinley Grand Hotel.
Oh, I'm so glad they're still doing it. I was going to ask if they're doing sleigh rides. Now, what if there's not snow on the ground tonight for some reason? How do they still go?
No, the sleigh rides, they go.
Yay,
yes.
They find wheels somehow.
Yes,
so
they're on
no
wheels.
matter what the weather decides to do tonight, because we're in Ohio and it can change from minute to minute.
Yes.
But there will be sleigh rides tonight.
There'll be sleigh rides. Those are from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. except for during the fireworks show.
Yay. Okay.
Yeah, and then Susie, I know this one is near and dear to your heart, but down at the Salvation Army is the Live Nativity.
It is the best. That is Christmas.
Yes.
And don't you love seeing the children all go, and there's almost a reverence. It can be noisy other places, but they get a little quiet when they go in and they see the little baby Jesus and the Mother Mary and Joseph, and they really do it right. And then all the animals, and that's just always such a popular attraction as well, because it's almost like a little petting zoo.
It is like a little petting zoo. So again, it's a live nativity, so it's actually, there are actors and actresses as well as live animals who are recreating the nativity scene. And yeah, you're exactly right. It is something to behold, literally.
You know what I love is when I can remember going to live nativities as a little girl, and everybody posed and they didn't say a word and they looked like a beautiful Christmas card, but in 3D. These people just actually interact with the people that are coming through, and it's just really neat to see.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it's a crowd favorite, and Malone University has been doing this for a while now, and we're just so thankful that they come back every year to continue to offer this to our guests.
And a little history, this is funny. They used to have the live nativity outside where it was very cold, and there used to be two groups of Marys and Josephs. And everybody
oh my goodness.
would have to trade places because nobody could stand outside that long and pose. So once it moved into the Salvation Army, then that really got good. And the reason that it moved was because of the fireworks. You couldn't have animals outside.
Oh,
yeah. They would get spooked by the fireworks. So thank you to the Salvation Army once again. And now it's Major Grace. Thank you, because you inherited this, because this was started so long ago. But pretty nice once it moved in. Nice place to hang, isn't it? If you're cold, you can hang out there for a while.
It is. Yes, absolutely. By that point, people have been walking several blocks. So, yeah, definitely lots of little places. If you're worried about the cold, there's so many places just to pop in and hang out for a while, take a break. Like I said, make a kid's craft, get a cup of hot chocolate, get a cookie, and then head back out.
Great. All right. Well, that's inside the Salvation Army. Then what else do we have?
Let's see. We have another stop that is always popular is the Canton Classic Car Museum, which is also down by the Salvation Army. So we have another Santa there. It's funny how Santa really gets around.
He is amazing.
I know.
He does get around.
Yeah. So he's down at the south end. Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church, they are down at the far end, 700 Market Avenue South, and they always have cookies, and they're such great people. So don't skip them. Get all the way down to the very end, Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church.
And we probably ought to throw this in as well. There's always Purell stations as you go, because if the kids have been petting the little sheep at the live nativity, I know you don't want them to eat a cookie right after that.
Absolutely.
So there are ways they will be clean and sanitary, and let's just put everybody's mind to rest on that.
Yes, absolutely. Plenty of Purell stations, plenty of porta potties. I know, you don't like to talk about these things, but when you have little kids, I joke that Market. Between my 3 boys, I've seen every bathroom in Stark County. So
True.
yeah, so we try to take care of all the fun stuff and the not so fun stuff.
And you've been doing this 26 years, so you'll learn the nuts and bolts. You'll learn what all needs to do this, so you've got this down to a science, and all those little things are taken care of.
Absolutely. And I should mention, I just heard this morning, and I'm not sure where we can find him tonight, but if you go to the info booth, you can ask. But there's going to be a live reindeer, and there'll be a sleigh, and you can get your picture taken in the sleigh with the live reindeer.
Oh, my goodness.
So,
all right. Well, and I
so
didn't want to
much
be
fun.
interrupting you, so what else have we got here?
Well, I think that's it. We have 42 different stops up and down Market Avenue. So
42 stops
42
between
stops.
6th Street North and 6th Street South.
Yeah, and I should mention that if you're familiar with the Arts District, which is over at Court and 4th, those stores will be open as well tonight.
Oh, nice.
So,
all right. Well, here's another boring but important thing to ask. You mentioned porta potties, but let's talk about parking, because with how many people do you anticipate to be downtown tonight?
Between 5,000 and 10,000 people.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
a lot of them are coming in cars. So where do we park, and what's the best way to maneuver ourselves around there? What streets are closed, first of all?
Okay, well, obviously, 6th Street North to 6th Street South along Market will be closed. Also, between a couple of the alleyways, if you're familiar with Court to the west and Piedmont to the east, those flank either side of Market. Those will be closed along with some of those cross streets in between. So basically, the easiest way is just to avoid Market Avenue proper and try to take some of those side streets like Walnut or Cleveland and park along there.
Are there any parking lots open? If we go
There
down
are.
Walnut and so forth, we can find?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a couple of really easy places to park if you get there early enough. One is the former Timken High School parking lot, the administrative lot. That is at 4th and McKinley. That's a huge lot, lots of parking, and it's just a very short walk over to the activities. Another sizable lot is the Stark County District Library lot. That is at the 700 block of Market, so that's a great place to park as well. There's a couple of parking garages. They're just on the south side of Tusk. So there's the City Center parking deck. That's at 120 Cleveland Avenue South. And then there's another parking lot called parking deck called the New Market parking deck, and that's at 233 Market Avenue South. So,
okay. And be prepared to do some walking. Wear comfortable shoes, dress appropriately tonight, and you should do great, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely dress warm, wear your comfy shoes.
Okay, well, that's tonight. Now, what's always fun, because Light Up is always the first Thursday of December. That means tomorrow is First Friday.
That's right.
So, and there's some special things going on tomorrow as well.
Yes. So, like you said, Susie, tomorrow night is First Friday. It's a very special themed First Friday. It's called Best Place to Buy a Gift. Every First Friday has a theme. This one is all around gift giving. And one thing that I'm personally excited about is that if you buy $20 or more in art, you get $10 back in cash if you go to a certain location between 6 and 10 p.m. So I believe that's Avenue Arts. If you take your receipt there, you get $10 back in cash.
So is that for every $20 you spend? Or is it $20 or more, you're getting $10 back?
I think it's by $20 or more in art.
Okay.
And then you get 10 back. So I think if you buy something for like 30, you would just get your 10 back.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you spend 40, you don't get 20 back. You still just get 10 back.
That I don't know.
Okay. Well, that will be fun to find out tomorrow when
Yes.
we're going shopping. And let's talk about some of the, people might be surprised at all the different great galleries there are. Of course, we've got the Canton Museum of Art. That's the jewel in the crown. But there are some amazing galleries throughout the Arts District. Talk about some of those.
There absolutely are. One of my favorites is a new shop called Print and Press. Studios, which has, I don't know if you've seen any of the fun kind of Ohio or local themed T-shirts and tank tops and that sort of thing. But it's called Little Chicago Clothing Company, and they have just fantastic, fun Ohio-themed gifts. And then with that is some letterpresses. Letterpress Jess is what she goes by. But she does letterpress calendars and gift cards and all sorts of fun things. So that's at 4th and McKinley, where the former, kind of attached to where the former Journey art gallery space was. That's one of my favorites. Really fun gifts. 2nd April is now Avenue Arts, and that has multiple retailers inside of there with some really unique gifts.
Well, you can take care of your Christmas shopping then at First Friday, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So stay home on Black Friday and hold off until First Friday. And where else are you going to find these kinds of things?
I know. And it's really beautiful, interesting things that, again, you just won't find at your local big box store at the mall. So
we've had folks come from out of town, and they are amazed at First Friday in our town at what a really big deal it is. Talk about that and the growth and how exciting it is.
Oh, my goodness. Well, First Friday has just grown so much over the past few years. I remember when it was just getting off the ground, and it was just a few artists who, had a dream. And we saw it this summer, where it was just literally bursting at the seams. One thing that our organization started was the downtown outdoor refreshment area, or what we called the Dora, which allows people to take an adult beverage from outside of a venue. And so in the summer months, of course, that was just hugely popular. People were running out of cups because there were so many people wanting to walk around outside, and just great fun.
It really is like one big block party where everybody in town is if we all lived on the same block, isn't it? And you just see everybody you know. It is so much fun. Every time we go, I'm thinking, I forget from one month to the next how much I really love this, because you get to see everybody you know. It's just so much fun.
It is. There's a lot of, street entertainment, just a real festive vibe. Again, you always see people that you know, and so much going on. And really, whether you're a young person, whether you're a family, there's something for everybody to do.
And this month, get your Christmas shopping taken care of with really unique things. I want to touch on something, Colin, before you have to leave. It's interesting because we live in a very unique community where, let's face it, we're very sports-oriented with Hall of Fame Village and all the excitement and the new announcements coming there, and you're getting to see that certainly at the Chamber, and the Arts District that is growing and thriving. And to see the cooperative spirit between the two is really inspiring. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Well, one thing that we're actually working on right now is a connectivity project between what's happening at the Village and what's happening downtown, because we really do feel like both can benefit each other. It's not an either or. When we have people who are coming in town maybe to see the Village, and they want a unique dining experience or they want a unique shopping experience, we have those things that we can offer them downtown. And so we're working to connect the Village and the downtown. We're going to be working very closely with the city in 2017 to give the downtown area some unique branding that connects with the Hall of Fame. And we'll see that with Market Square as well.
Very cool. Well, tonight, Let Up Downtown. Tomorrow, First Friday. And Colin Floyd, thank you so much for what you're doing in our community.
Thank you.